It's amazing that sound waves can help doctors see inside the body, but this is the basic principle behind ultrasound imaging. Fatima Ghani is a sonographer who's passionate about this diagnostic tool.
The ultrasound machine offers a diverse range of applications. We can look at soft tissues, we can look at muscles, joints, tendons, Doppler studies of the veins and arteries. We can use it for intracranial brain structures. In the deep structures, we can look at the abdominal organs as well as fetal screening. It works on a principle called echolocation. Sonar simply means sound navigation and ranging. So the crystals inside of here actually send out a very high frequency wave which goes into the abdomen, and the returning echoes bounce off the tissues back to the crystal, back into the machine, which is computed and then converted into an image that we can then interpret.
The traditional grey and seemingly blurry image you usually see with an ultrasound is a 2D image. New technology allows for 3D and 4D ultrasound, which allows parents to see their unborn child's features and even movement in real time.
Okay, the 2D conventional screening is the black and white images, and the 2D image is the bone structure and the soft tissues of the baby, whereas the 4D uses 3 planes to give us a more realistic and more surface imaging of the baby. The 4D is a live dimension so that we can see the activities of the baby at that very moment in time in 3D.
Ultrasound scans during pregnancy allow doctors to check on the baby's health, growth, and monitor for any physical abnormalities or defects of the body or organs.
When we do an anatomical screening, which is known as an anomaly screening, we look at the full structure of the baby. Basically, each system of the baby will depict certain abnormalities which we can then pick up. However, some abnormalities may not be seen on ultrasound, such as cerebral palsy, blindness, deafness, and certain genetic abnormalities. It's mainly the structure of the baby that we want to establish is actually healthy or not.
Many expectant moms look forward to their ultrasound scans as they're able to get assurance their child is healthy. Samantha Reinders is pregnant with her second baby and still enjoys her ultrasound appointments.
Well, to see my baby on a 4D scan and a display such as this is awesome. It takes it to another level. It's so exciting. Like I said, like you can actually see features of that it's got his dad's mouth, and and just also to know the sex of the baby is also awesome. So it's very, very exciting.
Although only 2 ultrasound scans are required during pregnancy, most doctors in private practice will gladly do an ultrasound with every prenatal appointment at the parent's request.
Well, from today's scanning, at least I found out it's a boy. So I'm pretty happy about that because I've got a girl already. So, yeah, and the fact that he's hot and he's normal and everything's fine. So that for me, again, like I said, I'll be able to sleep properly tonight.
Ultrasound isn't just for expectant parents. Often it's used as part of the diagnostic process where physicians require further information to make an accurate diagnosis.
Sam has been referred to me because she's having pelvic pain, but usually when we're doing a pelvic scan, it's because they're having pelvic pain or infertility or some other problem that the doctor just wants to find out what's going on. When we do a scan, we're looking at the uterus. This is actually the womb, and we're going to look at the size of the uterus, we look at the echo pattern, we look for congenital abnormalities, we're looking at the cavity here to establish the thickness of the cavity.
Bone sonography is often used to diagnose osteoporosis, while echocardiograms are used to scan the heart. Both are forms of ultrasound imaging.
Ultrasound works on sound waves, and it's called a difference in acoustic impedance. So each tissue and each type of tissue and fluid and bone have a different acoustic impedance, and it will give us different echoes as it comes back to the computer. So that when that computer processes it, it can recognize by the differences in acoustic impedances by the surrounding tissues in order to display an image that we can then recognize as the abdominal organs or bone.
Considering its versatility and ease of use, a clear picture is coming into view of a bright future for ultrasound imaging and its ever-expanding range of applications.
There's no doubt in my mind that ultrasound will continue to shape the future of medicine simply because it's safe, it's non-invasive, and it's efficient. Ultrasound has made dramatic advances over the past few years, particularly with the technology, and recently there's been the launch of portable devices which can be used off-site. Ultrasound has helped a lot in saving time and lives and money. I'm very, very confident that ultrasound has got a lot more space to grow, and a lot more advances will be coming in the future.